Hey, what's up YouTube? This is formerly known Sino Chemtrails, now new channel RFB and Fear Porn. By the way, Sino Chemtrails? Yeah. I just got done watching Richie's latest fear porn about the government owning the weather. Do you see the crops? Now if you go back to my other channel, Sino Chemtrails, I have many videos of many different times showing many clear skies. So if 50% of the produce comes from the East Coast, 50% of the produce comes from the West Coast, and I'm in the middle of the United States, what is this? Is this not produce? Is that not produce? So let's be afraid. Let's break it down to be afraid. Richie can't keep his story straight. Nothing's going on, so he has to make up some new fear porn. Now, mind you, as I'm making this video, new crops that just got planted. More crops. More crops. Yeah. Oh, more. We'll pass cows, honey, local markets, local stores. Yeah, I'm in the grain belt. So if 50% of the produce comes from the west and then 50% from the east, how does the math add up? 50% comes from the west and the rest comes from the east, or vice versa. How does the math add up when miles and miles of produce? You know that sweet corn that you like to eat? Yeah, we get a lot of it here in Kentucky. Yeah, see. Anyway, be afraid of the weather. It has rained here today. And I do know and I believe that they can make it rain. That's not a conspiracy, it's just the truth. They used silver iodide. They seeded the clouds. And they made it rain. It's not a conspiracy. They can do that with silver iodide. It has nothing to do with electricity and chemicals and all that crap. I mean, silver iodide is chemical, but it's not the chemtrails that Richie speaks of. The sun. If you look at my videos from Sino Chemtrails, you'll see plenty of clear sun. Where did it go, Richie, if it's not up there? Did it burn out and none of us noticed that the sun burnt out? I look up every single day every day of the week and the weekend. I do look at the sky. If you did anything for me, you did make me look up and you made me realize you're full of shit. I didn't know there was such thing as these online conspiracy theorists and fear pornographies until the unfortunate shooting in Las Vegas. And then that's when I discovered Richie from Boston. Yeah. So now I make videos. And all I tell you is you don't have to be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. Except for people like Richie and other people that do this that want you to be afraid. We're all sheep. Did you realize that in the Bible, God called us all his sheep? God called us his sheep in the Bible. So, first of all, you're using God's words as a derogatory remark. God, we are his flock of sheep. It's what we're referred to in the Bible as his flock of sheep. And that's a bad thing. I don't go along with the flow. I don't believe everything in the news. I don't believe every single thing the government says, but I do not believe what Richie says. I look up at the sky every day and I do not see weather modification. And here's the problem, is Richie's can't make up his mind what conspiracies are going to happen. So now it's Agenda 2030. Today it was Agenda 2030. But if you look at his other videos, he's saying by the end of 2017, there will be a World War III. And humanity, as we know it, will cease to exist by the end of this year. So that's what, 6 months? By the end of this year, within 6 months. So how is that Agenda 2030 going to work out if they kill everybody in a World War III like he says is going to happen? When 5G comes online and all the chemtrails come online, they're going to magically kill down to 900 million people, which is what the Georgia Guidestones say. They're just going to magically do away with all of us after that. But then how does Agenda 2030 fit into that conspiracy? You can't have it both ways. It's either you believe 2030 is going to be the big deal, or you believe that 2017 is going to be, 2018 is going to be, or 2019. 2018 breaks down to 9/11 perfectly according to Richie. And Walmart breaks down to martial law if you reverse it backwards. That's only one word, law, and put the mart in front. But if you do it backward, it's tram law. See, it's not the same. But Richie will convert it. Richie will make it fit his agenda so he can make you afraid to live your life. So he can get you to pay him on Patreon, so he can get you to give him money and donate to his channel that supposedly he doesn't use technology, but yet he's got a lot more technology than what I have. I'm out.